They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now Breeze throwing on 2nd down. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
I hate smoking out of pipes.
From the gun, it's Breeze.
Oh, come on.
Complete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down.
Oh, they fucked me out of a kick, bro.
It's a wobbler here.
They fucked me out of that kick. I ain't lying. They fucked me, Luke.
Nearly a huge
I clicked it both times. One at the top, then all of a sudden it was short.
And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
There you go. Just picking the right
play. Loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
That's it. Come down, baby.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley.
Let's get him. Gurley ain't doing nothing.
Forward here for a modest gain. Demario Davis there on the stop.
But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd manageable with that one.
I missed it.
Shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
Hey, you hesitated too.
They're going to think about it and call a timeout.
If you'd have hit that hole when I missed you,
as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Yeah, he might try to come.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. They got him in. It's Woods.
Good shit.
Big pickup of
you good shit.
I went man.
I was manned up. I was manned up.
Back to curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now we know
I got to win this game, though.
They have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1.
You got you, yep. All of them, you got to use body for.
They'll try and pick up
No, sir!
And
No,
I
sir!
don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. And the Saints signal for another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. So on 4th down, here comes Greg Zuerlein to try and get 3 for the Rams. From the left hash, a chip shot here.
Tap, tap.
And Zuerlein's kick is good. Now the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's
it's intercepted.
That nigga said let's go. All right, Luke.
And they're going to
all right, Luther.
at the 27-yard line.
All right, Luther.
But this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes.
All right, Luke.
And here you've got a
come on, defense. We got to step back in this thing.
Down in that zone. And this one basically comes right
come on, defense. We got to step back up in this thing.
On first down, it's Gurley. And they've got it in.
Come on, defense. We got to step back up in this thing, man.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Come on, defense. We got to step back up in this thing.
Now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Now go hand this one early. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. It's a loss of 2. Now 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No. Defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, Gurley.
Yeah, boy, good way to hold your block up, boy.
Only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
Good way to hold your motherfucking block up,
Be
right?
interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
No, sir.
That may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
Yeah, I thought it was I thought it was a hot queen on them.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
There ain't that bullshit. Hold on, let me change that.
Now it's gone.
Let me change that.
Quick slant caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
And Zuerlein's kick is good. And that'll make it 6-0 here in the first.
The game, though, he better keep your ass up.
But 6-0, so field goal is probably not what they were hoping.
Come on, Drew Brees.
You're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping.
Come on, Drew Brees.
Should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
So Brees going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
The good old toss play, and this time they go to the left side, so give a lot of credit to the offensive line. Center, guard, tackle, able to seal that side. But the guy that we don't give enough credit to, wide receivers. They have to do a great job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play can be spilled in the backfield. In this case, everyone handled their responsibilities, and they picked up really nice yardage.
Yeah, Lewis. I'm going to put you over there. Even though it was the Rams who fucked you out of that play, Lewis.
So after the
I just put Lewis out there, the one that Rams that they hit that they oh yeah.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze.
No,
Jarred loose. It's incomplete.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the third time they've looked in his direction.
I thought I was going to snag that bitch out there.
Completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. Breeze now to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They get 14 yards there at a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On first down, Breeze. And this is a catch by Ted Ginn. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Here we go. Get set, get set.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Come on, Ingram.
Breeze to throw on 2nd down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Akeem Talib.
No!
He stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line.
He got 3 picks already.
Yeah, partner, after the conference championship games, there was a lot of talk about the overtime rules, understandably so. Do you think that anything needs to be changed in the NFL overtime situation?
I don't think so. And you got to remember, I'm an old crone, all right? So here's the deal on it. The NFL jumped into popularity with an overtime game. The Baltimore Colts being the New York Giants. Back in, what was it, 1959, 58, 59? That's when the NFL really came into prominence. And it was sudden death. Alan Amici, the Colts got the ball. They scored. No one talked about anything, but boy, what an exciting game. As time went on, people started talking about fairness. So the overtime rule finally got changed. If you score first with a touchdown, the game's over. Otherwise, you keep playing. I think that's pretty cool. And in our 2 championship games this year, we had overtime in both. Tom Brady and the Patriots won the toss, went downfield, scored a touchdown, ball game. Drew Brees and the Saints won the coin toss, threw an interception. The Rams kicked the field goal and won. Defense still exists if you care to play it.
What? Oh!
Throwing on 3rd, gone. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. Pulled in at the 24. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll be second down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. On second down, here's Breeze. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
The screen was executed and completed, but where's the worry on the play? How many times is a quarterback going to get hit? Because offensive linemen have to do an acting job of making sure it looks like they're whiffing on blocks. But you got to slow them down a little bit, because if you don't, that's a lot of big guys coming at your quarterback in a big, fast way. And, boy, he can get hurt.
Breeze now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down. Breeze going to throw. Caught right side. It's Lewis.
Put that thing in there.
More on that one and another first down.
All right, hold on. Let me get off this. I was sharing it.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Breeze now on first down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. Now Breeze. Being chased out left. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was trying to get it that time to Ted Ginn. And it's 3rd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Now Breeze on 3rd down. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Them boys can't do
that. 22, and they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Well, the upcoming Super Bowl, so many storylines, but one that obviously grabs you. Sean McVay just turned 33 January 24th, youngest coach ever to take a team to the Super Bowl. Double that age for Bill Belichick, who's 66. And, Charles, that's the largest gap between coaches in Super Bowl history.
Yeah, and when you think about it, obviously the age comes into play. But to me, it's more the experience. The number of times that the Patriots have gone to the Super Bowl with Belichick leading them versus Sean McVay's first time in the Super Bowl leading the Rams. Will that game experience come into play at all? But I do like this about Sean McVay. Raised in the game, raised up through the NFL system, no matter how young he might be. Remember, his grandfather was a head coach and a GM in the league. He gets it. He understands. I highly expect the moment to be just fine for him.
They ain't gonna like watching this one. Nigga got picked out 6 times.
Now a handoff for Gurley. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Tackled there by Alex Anzalone.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one,
defense going better than offense.
Like one of those guys.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Gurley. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. And a nice
I don't know how they let that nigga look like that.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
We can stop that shit right now.
That one for 14 yards and another first. Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And his throw here is incomplete. Cooper Kupp was his intended target. Third down here.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
The Rams on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
And I'm going to do that. Bring y'all ass up.
They go play action with Gurley. Now gone. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. A.J. Klein in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down. They're going to go for it. It's gone. And this is incomplete. The linebacker, Demario Davis.
I'm trying to pick that bitch out. He's trying to slap the shit out
I'm
that
not
bitch.
really sure what in the world they were thinking on 4th and long there at this stage in the game, but you think social media may be firing up a little bit right now?
Oh, the coach is trending right now. All right, there's no doubt about it. People are wondering what that decision was. But it takes me back to a number of years ago. A very successful coach in the league had told himself before a playoff game he was going to be aggressive. No matter what, he's going to be aggressive. And it ran his team into some real problems early, and they got upset in that playoff game. Let's see if this team can recover.
Well, that's aggressive in capital letters with glitter, 7 underscores. I mean, that's the definition of aggressive. And he's going down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play.
Oh,
so
and that was the last one.
That's all we've been able to muster through 2 quarters of play. 6-0 is our count at the break. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. That'll be taken in the end zone. Oh, nice move. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Keep playing how y'all playing.
The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Give them a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it, because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Here's Goff now on 2nd down. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks.
Oh, he almost got loose.
They get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one goes for 24 yards.
Orange.
On the handoff, it's Gurley. And he's going to take this one down inside the 45. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with 3rd and just a yard. Now Goff. And that's caught left side. They convert on third with a gain of 22.
I need a pick right now.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for them, too.
So that'll back him up 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delayed gain. 1st and 15.
So I get that delayed game.
Goff now looking to throw. And he'll lay out and pull it in.
What
a
about no
catch there. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
They'll give it to him over the middle. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Call it a gain of a couple. The defense stiffening here. It's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd. And Gurley here fumbled it. Gurley fumbles the football. It's loose. And this is picked up by the Saints. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line.
All I know, partners, that with every play call that came in, there was a little discussion about, hey, we can seal this bad boy. We can really put ourselves in a great spot to take total control, and yet they find a way to cough it up.
Yeah, the 2-score game opportunity eludes them, and now a chance for the other side to come back here.
Yeah, that means defense has to go out there and make some plays themselves. So we call sudden change. Let's see if the defense is mentally ready to take care of it.
No, but it might be
but
it might be on that trip. You seen it when he shot him in the back? Oh, yeah, you seen that.
So
you seen that?
Send a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Hey, why I said why running right? She needs to be in the become video. Oh shit! With the contact by the mic.
Just 7 of 15 so far, but he's got a 1st and 10.
Oh shit!
To throw is Breeze. They'll roll him out right. Now he's going to throw.
Oh, he got that big. Hell no, I'm losing by a touchdown.
Picked up by Nickel Roby-Coleman.
By a
just
touchdown.
across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from
Damn,
here.
I just threw by 7 of them.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away.
All I need is a touchdown. A touchdown. I don't need to see it. I mean the extra point.
One downfield, I think it's intercepted.
Huh? Yeah, nah. I was tipping off that damn.
Here we go, fellas. Here we go.
Time to establish the run game here. Gurley. And that play goes nowhere.
I'm trying to make him fumble the next.
Losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage.
Here it comes.
From the 50, it's gone. And this is going to
be bullshit.
For the football. Nice gain of 21 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now a give running left for Gurley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. Second down. Another carry now for Gurley. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Here's Goff. They got a man over the middle. It's Woods. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And that's going to leave him with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back.
I'm sitting here talking to Mom, too. She out like, Mom, you tired of it? You ain't finna let the nigga catch me out guard, though.
They run. It's Gurley. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Thank you.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now it's Gurley. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the 4th quarter. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here.
Double tap that bit right now. Tap, 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 tap.
And Zerline's kick is good.
Okay, now I need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Come on, y'all. We can do it.
Same story continues. He's
that
the only one that
point.
scored for them.
Yeah, I know. I know exactly what the hell this is.
So now when we hear the chants of MVP, MVP, they're definitely aimed at him because he has been...
Now a hit and a loose football.
No!
No! 32-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I
That's why they gave these motherfuckers.
Is trying to get around coaches and hear.
Don't give me no motherfucking these fumbles and shit. They try to get it back.
No single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him.
Get back.
He's going to get this one down to the 30. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
I want that bit back. Get mine back.
You want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but
you also
want to still kind of be in attack mode too.
Oh,
right?
no,
So
I don't need that.
Not come back on your heels.
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10. Here's Gurley. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. The Rams on 3rd down. They've had a lot of chances, but not much success, converting only 3 times. This will be 3rd and 5. A play fake to Gurley, now gone. And that one's going to be over everybody in the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Man,
So
that one touchdown, brother,
right
two
now,
of
anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see. Attack him here. And all the way down to the 24-yard line.
It's good. Watch that
play there
motherfucker.
for New Orleans. 48 yards. So the big
Watch
play
that
gets them all the
motherfucker.
way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Breeze now on 1st down. And the collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
Oh, I tried to fit that bitch. That was me, that was all me. Y'all, I take full blame for that one. I take full blame for that one, y'all.
Here in the 2nd half, but to no avail.
Hope was alive until that interception. What a terrific play, taking the ball away after it looked like they were starting a drive.
Responsibility for that.
Still standing. You know that's something those defensive guys hold a lot of pride on, too.
No doubt about it. They're excited about where they are in this game.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Play action. It's Goff. Rolling to his right. And, boy, that one drops incomplete. But if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Flush to his right. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Here's Johnny Hecker now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. This will be fielded at the 17. Shifts past him at the 45. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going.
And this is caught. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance.
And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Saint touchdown. Mark Ingram punching it in from a yard away. And the Saints have cut it back within a score. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Now Breeze. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. Lutz now to kick this one away.
I don't know what's going on. I can't even kick a motherfucker. Guess it ain't my day today, bro.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field.
This is my first game.
To a one-score lead, Charles,
this
and I
my
think
first game
operating within that 4-minute
2 days.
offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open.
Fumble! Get it, get it, get it!
They're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't
need to put that fight for the
downfield,
fumble back on
but
that.
make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first down, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, and sometimes that just happens. It is the NFL. They will make some plays against you.
Man, it took my thumb been fucking hurting, bro. My fucking thumb. That shit been hurting about a week.
On 2nd down is gone. Throw left side complete. It's Woods.
Yeah.
It'll be 3rd down.
Let go.
Possibly a turning point.
Let go.
Play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Let go. If I ain't got to play no goddamn defense, let you do all the work, goddamn.
After this. Now this is a
just
big
stop this play.
down, and you'd have to think
that's all I gotta do. Stop this play.
They can't stop him here. Now it's gone. This is
damn.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 17, and it'll give him a 1st down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
I mean, he got a fumble right here.
Gurley. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 10 more there and another 1st down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know he's well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Yeah, you know that's supposed to be.
To the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
Peak.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now Gurley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 3rd down. Now gone. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker.
Missing. Tap, 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 tap. Tap, tap, tap. Yes!
And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So he's not perfect.
Let's play motherfucking ball, man.
His first miss.
Well, you shouldn't have
I'm
to put your
scared as
kicker
a
in a spot
motherfucker.
where
This
you have
nigga
to
been
even
picking me off
try
all
5
game.
field goals. He's bailed them out time and time again, but sooner or later, you just had to know his luck was going to run out.
He'll look to throw.
Ooh.
Get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
Caught on the left side by Ginn. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A good pick up there of 20 yards. He's back to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Mark Barry.
I have that nigga wide open.
What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it?
Man, I had somebody wide open, lose. I pressed the wrong button.
But it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
Ain't that a bitch?
Goff gonna throw it. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
Good game.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked.
Good game.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis.